Alright guys, welcome back to another tutorial for beta 1.7.3. Today we have a tutorial on how to build a 3x3 piston door in Minecraft beta 1.7.3, and this is what it's going to look like. So as always, here are the resources you're going to need, which surprisingly aren't that many. You're going to need 10 sticky pistons, 2 regular pistons, 9 redstone torches, 27 redstone, 2 sand, 10 repeaters, 1 lever, some building blocks of your choice, and some slabs of the same kind of type, I guess, depending on how you want to build it. Now, as always, the first thing we want to do is determine where our door is going to be. Now, placing 2 sticky pistons on top of each other like this indicates sort of the middle block of the bottom row of the 3x3 piston door. So that's sort of where we can have our reference point beginning. Next, we're going to go 1 block back and dig a hole into it like this, where we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th block across. We dig a hole down like this. We're going to use these holes later. And then we'll also go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go about here. I think that'll be our activation switch like that just for now, to control the door. This contraption's kind of big, so I don't know it off by heart necessarily, but yeah, that's why things might be in a strange order. But anyways, the next thing we want to do is put a repeater down here, followed by a block with a redstone torch on it like this, with another block on top, not behind it, with a torch here and a torch here, just like that. We also want a redstone dust coming out like this with a piston on top like that, and some sand on top just like that. And if we come over here, just on this one here, we also want another piston here with sand on top like that, and we want a block here with some redstone dust like this, and we also want this redstone dust to lead into this piston here, just like that. Okay, and after that we want to have a repeater coming out of this sand here like this with a block in front of it and some redstone dust leading up to a block like this. Another block here with a block here. We're going to place redstone dust so that line connects and hits that block like that. We're going to place a block here with a redstone repeater on a 2-tick delay there like that, with some blocks behind it and some redstone there like that as well. And from here we're going to come around, we're going to place a repeater facing into this block here on a 4-tick delay like that, with a block in between and a repeater down here on a 1-tick delay like that. We're going to have that leading into a block there like this, and a block on top like that. We don't need this block here. And we're going to have redstone coming up there like that, with another repeater leading into this block here on a no-tick delay. We do also need blocks here. We'll get rid of this one, although we'll probably replace it in a sec, and a block there like that. And we're also going to connect a redstone line up here. We're going to place a repeater down on a 4-tick delay with a block in front of it, and some redstone there to connect it all like that. So after that, we're going to have behind this block here, we're going to have a block on top there like that, with a repeater on a 1-tick delay, and then we can stack up blocks here like this, and remove the blocks underneath, they're not necessary, with redstone dust coming out of the repeater like that, and another redstone dust there, which we can lead into another block like that, which will have a redstone torch on it, and another block on top of that with our redstone torch on like that. We can also put in pistons, sticky piston like that, with another one there, so we're going to have two there like this, which are going to help close the door when we get to it. Okay, and now at the front, we're going to place another block next to the pistons there, with a repeater on top on a 1-tick delay. Next to this redstone here, we're going to put another repeater there like that, we can stack these up, we don't need this block here, but we're going to stack this up, put a redstone dust on top like this, with a block here, leading into a redstone torch. Is that correct? That is correct, silly me. Alright, we're going to place another block on top here, so that it blocks off the redstone there. We're also going to place another block there on top so that we can invert the torch signal there. We can then have a block on top like this, where we can put another 2 pistons facing in like that. They're kind of just across from those ones there. We then also want to continue the torch tower behind here, up here like this. We're going to place a torch behind a block behind the piston like that, with a block on top like this and a torch there. That's going to make the piston go, but it'll it'll turn off this torch here. You then want to place a block on top of that torch like this, with some redstone on top, but we will actually tower up again. So it's going to be like that, 3 up like that, with redstone dust, with another bit of redstone dust leading into blocks like this. And then we're also going to go up by 1 more, break that block underneath. I'm going to go across by 3 like that, and lead the redstone all the way across, just like that. We're going to drop down from there as well, and just under those top 3 blocks, we're going to place 3 pistons along like that. That is what you should have. Now, believe it or not, the redstone door is just about done. The last thing we want to do is place a piston on top of this redstone torch here like that, facing into the block there like that. Now, all we need to do is place our blocks in, 3 across like this. We want 1, 2, 3 like that, 1, 2, 3 across the top, and 1, 2, 3 there like that. And that should be the redstone door all complete. So let's give it a test run. We're going to flick this lever, and there you go, the door closes, and the door doesn't quite work like that. What have I... Okay, so it turns out when we were in the back section, I missed 1 block just across from this piston here, above that repeater, just like that. And adding that block in, now we can walk over and confidently flick our lever like this, and flick it like that, and there we go, our door opens and closes just as intended. I also just wanted to distinguish which blocks are actually being pushed, because obviously I've used cobblestone in this whole build, so you might want to see which blocks are getting pushed. It's all of those ones. Some of them are just aesthetic, because when you're walking through the corridor, you want to be able to have, you know, this block and this block and this block, they'll be the same as the rest. So yeah, just keep that in mind if you're decorating this build. One last thing to keep in mind is when you're decorating, you can place blocks sort of all the way around the build like this, and it shouldn't interfere with anything you have. You can have these you know, have these blocks come out here like this, and it shouldn't be an issue. The only thing is, as you come through this section here, you might want to just increase the height with a half slab here, just to avoid all the redstone. It makes it a lot easier just to increase the height here. The door is in this frame here, but we can still cover all this up if we'd like to. But that is all for this video. I hope you found it enjoyable, and I hope you found it useful. I hope to see more 3x3 redstone piston doors in people's worlds in beta Minecraft, that's for sure. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, let me know what you thought of the video, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Laters. Also subscribe.